This is something we've been talking about the past 3 years. Um, ever since we started the show, how can the NBA fix the All Star format?
Yeah.
So what it was for everyone that didn't tune in this weekend. So obviously the past couple seasons they tried the traditional East West. They've tried the pickup draft teams with LeBron and name a random player from the East uh, draft pickup game. This year they tried out a tournament style. So there was representatives from uh, what's it called inside the NBA. Shaq, there's Team Chuck, there's Team Kenny, and Team Candace. So they had three of those teams set on the bracket for Sunday. Saturday night during All Star Weekend, whoever won the Rising Stars game got to play in the actual tournament to play the other All Stars. So it was a 4-team tournament.
Okay.
Rising Stars played Shaq's OGs, and then Chuck actually had an international team. So like you're thinking like your Jokic, your Wemby's, so on
Team
and
I
so
would root
forth.
against.
A team you would root against, I
Yeah.
guess. And then Team Kenny is supposed to be the young stars, even though he said I drafted everyone 25 and younger, even though he had Jalen Brunson on the team, was 28. Whole shit show, but nonetheless,
I see the vision a little.
Like the current stars. Yeah.
sure.
You could get me to really go Team USA real quick against the.
So nonetheless, the tournament started at 8:00. Didn't end till like midnight for 4 games. There's a lot of breaks in between to celebrate the Inside Crew, which we know is the last season TNT has coverage of the NBA.
Yeah.
They had Kevin Hart, butt in multiple times, which is kind of, long story short, it just took too long. The duration of the night just took way too long from my perspective. I don't know if
Same.
you guys sat down and watched the full thing. It's definitely okay if you didn't, because I will say you didn't miss much. Although in the beginning, people were talking about how it's not competitive anymore, because you think back in the days with Kobe and those type of guys who took it serious when there was the original East and West format. Ever since those guys faded out, seemed like, since the player salary went up, they just didn't care for it anymore. They didn't take it as serious. Kind of leaked into the All Star Weekend as a whole with the dunk contest and all that. Shout out Mac McGlone though, 3-peat.
Yeah.
Donnie's
White
not
boys
happy
can't
about that.
jump.
Oh, he jumped over a car.
Was it Kia?
It was a Kia. Sponsor of the NBA, yeah.
Nice.
Go figure.
Deep Boy contest.
Tyler Hero. White guy.
Another white. Here we go.
That was a Jack Harlow song.
How'd it go?
The
Something. Tyler Hero.
some my jumper, fix my jumper, something.
Tyler Hero.
Yeah.
Yep.
Come
Why
boy
don't you
wonder.
bring it up, man?
Huh?
It is February.
Yeah.
Do these the guys not understand? Like, read the room.
Yeah.
Didn't read it.
Tyler.
Cooper DeJean. Who cares?
Tyler here is an all-star.
Yeah. Rather, yeah.
Sure.
But anyways, with the format, what is your guys' thoughts on the format? Because it seems like everyone's out on it. To me,
I'm out.
I didn't mind it. I don't mind the structure of it. It seemed like the first 2 games, there's a total of 5 blocks. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but that's
Pretty
massive.
good though. That's bad. That's defense.
It is. So it
Were they all Wemby?
At least 3 of
I
them
think he
were.
only had like 2.
Okay.
2 or 3.
Good.
But
I was gonna
nonetheless,
say.
I think the format was okay. I think the breaks in between kind of ruined the vibe of it, slowed everybody down, because
Yeah.
even SGA, he was going back and forth with Kevin Hart. He was a little pissed that they had to keep taking breaks, and Kevin Hart was on a live mic just talking shit with his drunk ass.
Whoa.
But nonetheless, man, like, I didn't mind the format. There can be some tweaks to make it better. People were upset about the Rising Stars playing on the same All-Star court as the other guys. So the floor is yours, Donnie. What's your thoughts on this whole format?
We could just get rid of the Rising Stars, I think, altogether. I'm not worried about no Rising Star. This is All-Star Weekend, not Rising Star Weekend. Get the Rising Stars in there when maybe you make it to the All-Star game, bro. We're gonna have a G League All-Star team too, and pull up. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, why not?
And then we'll also
Everybody
invite like
plays.
March Madness All-Star team, like had the Globetrotters go out there. We don't need the Rising Stars. I don't care about them. I'm not watching them.
Me and Aiden seen the Globetrotters last week. It wasn't their problem that it was a shit show. It was more so the arena. Couldn't hear nothing. Scoreboard wasn't working, so we left.
Oh.
But to continue. My rebuttal to that is I think it's important to have the rising stars because it's like you need to know who's on the come up.
I feel like that's a I'm not turning on the All-Star game to who's a rising star right now.
Zach Edey.
I'm not turning on the All-Star game to watch Zach Edey ever.
I will say the Rising Stars game is cool. I kind of agree with you. Don't put them with the rest of the All Stars.
Put it at London time,
And
8 a.m.
They didn't make All Stars, even though that is cool to have the young guys almost beat the legends. That was a close game, and yeah,
Let's do Rising Stars and WNBA All-Star same time against each
No,
other.
let's do the third string versus WNBA starters.
I would watch that.
okay.
We're not disrespecting women on this program.
Or not. We're just saying that
I'm
we
not.
want to see them
Or
smoke
just-
'em.
Yeah, we're
That's
just
what
saying
WNBA would
Hey.
probably smoke.
I just want to see the WNBA smoke the Rising Stars. That's all. Let's see it.
Angel Reese Burger.
WNBA, they got some stars coming up, bro. I did try that though.
Did you miss
Was it
your mouth?
good?
Did you miss? I don't think it was good.
She's got a burger?
Did you miss
get
your
it
mouth a
together
couple
before you
times?
say it.
Did you miss your mouth a couple times?
No, I made it, bro. It was good. All it was a quarter pounder with cheese with bacon,
That's all it was.
barbecue sauce.
Quarter pounder with cheese, bacon, and barbecue sauce.
It slapped.
That's great.
Yeah.
This is why she's my favorite WNBA player.
She is.
It's the only one I know.
Oh,
You know, Caitlin Clark,
You know, Plum.
Kelsey Plum.
Oh, that's
Kelsey.
Darren Waller's ex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
Just because she
See?
led to some classics. She led to the second variation of Marvin's Room, basically.
Anthony, what's your thought on the format?
they're just trying to do too much to like make the new style of the All Star game like good, but they're just making it too much, and it's like this Rising All Star, the 4 brackets or the 4 teams for the bracket. Like just split up the kind of like how hockey is like into the 4 divisions of the NBA. So make it kind of like that instead of
Is-
like
Is there a cash incentive to winning?
Mm-mm.
I mean, they already have like $1 billion, but I feel like there's like got to be some number that could actually make them want to win. Like
That's my thing too. 'cause
2
obviously-
mil each.
like the winner should be like home court advantage for the NBA Finals.
Sure, I'm on board with that. I don't want to. Maybe you get a bonus for going, but
Nah.
it's a privilege. I think that's what's getting lost sight of this here. It used to be a privilege to get to the All Star and call yourself an All Star game. Now it's like you get there, it's like I ain't playing this shit. Fuck this. It's kind of a slap in the face of the rest of the league.
Bro,
Yeah.
they just already don't care about the regular season. You want me to care
That's
about the
what I'm
All Star game?
So here's what. So Rachel Nichols tweeted this out. She tweeted, "Dame Lillard wants to go back to an East-West All-Star game.
Agree.
Says he'd be fine with home court advantage for the finals being on the line.
Then people would actually try.
Yeah, and he also says if the format stays this current format that they tried out this weekend, maybe do. I think you guys will be on board for this. I don't know if you see this. An all snub team.
Ooh, the people
Where,
that
yeah. So it'd be better as the 4th team instead of the Rising Stars. So essentially, the all snub team. It's obviously
that you're not good enough team.
self-explanatory.
Yeah, make it the reserves. Yeah.
And they would be trying.
Yeah.
Watch this.
If I'm adding to that, I'd say, okay, you're doing the bracket style you're doing. And so the all snub team, if they beat the first team they play against, All-Star gets removed from the actual All-Star team, and the
Yeah.
all-snub team gets the All-Star name.
Yes.
That'd be fire.
Yes. We just saw.
Then they'd actually try.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, but how would you know that the like how would they get on the team like all snub like how would they vote to get
Trae
on the
Young.
team? Like
Trey Young
Is it
already
like
got a spot
fan-
next year
what?
for the all snubs.
is it like the NBA like the NBA picks that team like the
No, it's all fan voted.
oh god.
So I'm sure there's a way you could track. I don't
Yeah,
know,
it's
the
top
top
votes.
the last
I didn't know
5
they
who
did
didn't
the
make it.
All-Star.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you could just be like, oh, these are the players at each position
Yeah.
that were just barely missed it.
Yeah.
we're all brainstorming out loud right now, but I think that's one way you could, enhance a little bit. And talking about if you go back to East versus West, We talked about this last year. I remember I was literally looking back at some of our clips. Just like baseball, put the home court advantage for the finals be on the line.
Is that how it is for baseball? I'm not close.
Yeah, the World Series. You're supposed to be the baseball guy, bro.
You didn't know this?
I actually didn't know that.
I don't
It's the only sport that does that.
Yeah.
He's got nothing.
Just whatever.
He's mind blown right now.
He said, "Hey, the more you know."
And they're also talking about I don't know if I have the tweet pulled up, but they were talking about discussing like maybe setting up a one-on-one tournament style.
Yeah.
Winner gets $1 million or something like that, even though $1 million ain't really shit to them.
They would not care about that.
But a one-on-one style, I mean, that'd be clean.
They wouldn't. They would care about winning that, but I don't think they would play in it.
Curry versus Wemby.
Until some no name absolutely tears up a superstar in the league.
They should do like pure shooters versus big men.
KD would be sick if he lost to anyone. Tweets
Right.
would go crazy. From
Yeah.
account number
Kyrie
JS777
will kill,
before 112.
bro.
Kyrie
You
would
seen
cook
what
him.
he did to Wemby?
I don't know, but Wemby deserved it.
Yeah,
I don't feel like Wemby.
because he's
'Cause
international.
Thank you.
That is crazy.
You could be from Canada. I'm with Shy and RJ Barrett.
I think the only reason why the
European dudes, guess what? I don't care. I'm not caring about horse riders coming in here to play the NBA games.
I do. You don't even like basketball.
Bro,
It's his job.
He's getting funnier though. I mean,
Yes.
he already has been funny, but I've been seeing more and more funny stuff from him.
Joker made fun of Wemby for reading the book before the game. He said, "What's that?"
Oh,
Wemby's like, "I read before every game."
Oh,
He just started laughing. Bullying him. I after watching the All-Star game, though, another thing to think about too, if we're spitballing some ideas, what about, because now there's enough international players coming in, USA versus the world.
I've been seeing that one.
That'd
Why
be
not?
cool. We probably get cooked.
Yeah.
As much as you hate on, you already know.
Yeah, I think we're gonna
Because you got to think about it off the top of your head.
Luca.
Wemby,
Giannis.
Wemby, Giannis.
That's a big one. Giannis.
Joker.
is a big one too.
And you can stop right there.
SGA.
Yeah,
technically.
SGA
And that'll be
counts
your
as that.
5.
Yeah,
You know, who we got against that?
old ass
Curry,
LeBron, old ass
LeBron,
KD, old ass
KD.
Steph Curry.
Thank
Well,
you.
we
It
got
might get
Ant-
fried,
We
but-
got
got
Ant.
Tatum, you know.
We got Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards. Yeah.
It's
the
crazy
one.
how Jason Tatum was on the OG team.
Jalen Brown was
Him and
too.
Jalen Brown. Yeah, that
even
is.
though they're not really.
Yeah.
They're
James
younger.
Harden, still an all-star somehow. I don't know what he's been doing. That's my guy though.
I know. I used to be a big fan of his.
The Clippers. He's just on the Clippers. That's it.
They got nothing.
They got no one else.
Kawhi ain't played nothing.
Oh, I forgot he even existed.
Yeah.
he's still like hurt. I think.
Sure.
He's always hurt.
Okay, yeah, sure he is. He's been hurt for the last every year he's ever
Since he
been on
won
the
the
Clippers.
He's all right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I really don't know how you fix the All-Star game. A lot of the ideas we kind of spit out there, I mean, they could work. It's just a matter of like, we've tried so many things. It's going to get to a point where there's a chance they could just take this shit away, just name a team.